to This Mama Loves. It's been a while since I've done a video, and again, I'm not sure where I should look, so just bear with me. um, I know it's been a while since I've had like a weigh-in check-in video and blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff. You know, it's just been a situation here. I cut my hair. I was getting tired of the blonde ends. I got little bits still because then it'll be way shorter than what I felt like having. But I cut my hair myself so it looks real hectic. But I'm just banking on curly hair being forgiven. If not, maybe I'll put back in ponytails for a while, whatever, whatever. But I was just tired of the parts that I was trying to grow so then I can cut it off. And I was tired of all that. So I said, bump it. I'm cutting most of this off. And that's what I did. So I just still got a little, bits here and here, a little bit. I think I'm going to dye it with black, with Manic Panic. I haven't done black in a long time. Um, I like Manic Panic because it's semi-permanent, so there's no developer or anything like that that's damaging to your hair. Um, Whenever I dye my hair, I do it myself. I do it at home, so I know how to use the developers and things like that. But for my hair, to have the least amount of damage. um, so let's get into it. So I guess this will be a weigh-in. We'll say this is a weigh-in video. Um, well, I'll start off with my husband and I have been sick for the last few weeks. Um, his doctor believes that he had coronavirus, and he gave it to me and our youngest daughter, who she just had like a fever, not too high, and I don't think her fever went past 101, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it did. I think it's hovered between like 99 point something and 100 point something. Um, I broke 101 a few times. Um, I'm pretty certain he got it from work because that's all he does. He's one of those who is considered an essential worker. So he'd been going to work. I had stopped us from going out, like to the mall or movies or whatever like that, before our state even did their stay-at-home order, which our state did it pretty early in March. I think it was like the second week of March they started the stay-at-home order. But prior to that, um, I pretty much was like, we're not going to the mall, we're not going to the movies. Um, when we go grocery shopping, um, my husband will stay with the girls. I'll go in, and I would take, precautions. I would use hand sanitizer. I carry hand sanitizer in my bag, and so I would use hand sanitizers for everything. Before I go in my bag, I would use hand sanitizer because it sticks up because it's like it's a pump, so it sticks up out of the bag. So I would just be very cognizant of that, wipe it down, blah blah blah. And it was my husband who got sick first, and then like a few days later, I got sick, and then a day or two after that, Isabel got sick. So my stepson is sick now, and so he's self quarantining at home at where he in his place, and my oldest girl didn't. I don't know if she just was like maybe asymptomatic or what have you. I'm not sure. But that played a big part in how we had been eating over the last few weeks. Um, I have had weight gains prior to this. So honestly don't remember what last check-in I did. So, let me look on my app and see what my weigh-ins were. Oh goodness, I'm so tired. So sorry. Wait. Okay. So prior to us getting sick, so I don't know if the week of the 21st, March 21st, I had a point 0.8 gain, and the week of the 20 March 28th, which these are on Saturdays, my weigh-in days are on Saturdays, so I guess that would be the end of the week. 28th, I had a plus 6.1 gain. And I was really struggling over the last few weeks um, prior to us getting sick because I was doing a lot of stress eating and just not working the program as adequately as I could. And so I put on quite a bit of weight. I was worried about this whole situation. Plus, um, my family lives in New York, which is, the hardest hit in the U.S. They live in Brooklyn, which again, the boroughs, New York City, the five boroughs is the hardest hit in New York State. Um, so I was very concerned for my grandmother. My grandmother is going to be like 95 this August. And so she's definitely high risk. She's pretty healthy for somebody her age. She doesn't take medications other than a water pill. Um, the most she has going on ailing her are, her knees. So there's that. But my mom and my sister have been very cautious when they do go out. It's pretty much just to the supermarket. And they're very cautious. They have masks and gloves, and um, they wash their hands, everything when they come home. They're keeping distance from grandma. So my mom, because she cooks for her and everything, so she gives her food. She'll stay down there and talk with her, but they keep a distance. No hugging, which neither one of them likes. No hugging, so there's that. Now when we got sick, okay, when we got sick, I was too sick to cook. So we ate takeout the entire week and TV dinners and things like that. And so it was not a healthy time, but at the same time, it was difficult to eat. Um, you don't have an appetite. For me, anytime I ate anything other than fruit, I would get nauseous. So even when we had takeout, I didn't eat all of the food. Um, there were a few days where I was not in the blue dot range, and it wasn't because I went over too much. It was because I was under. Um, I would have more than 10 points left in the day. So while we were sick, we had a lot of weight loss. Um, so I'll tell you that my on the 4th I weighed in because I was still tracking. My husband wasn't tracking anything. Um, I weighed in on the 4th, at home, and I was down 9.2 pounds. I lost 9.2 pounds. And that Saturday, I didn't do the online meeting because I was just too sick. I could barely get out of bed. So we didn't do the online meeting that day. Um, this past week, we were getting better, so we were eating more. Um, I was trying to get back into a normal eating routine. I'm still not quite there yet. I'm still at 2 meals a day as opposed to three. Actual meals, I'm not counting fruit because sometimes for breakfast I'll just have fruit. Um, lately, that's just been my thing. Um, Food for me right now, I still feel a little nauseous when I eat regular food. I mean, outside of fruit, but not nowhere near as bad where it's like I can't keep it down. Um, so I can eat more. Um, I was well enough to cook Easter dinner yesterday. Actually, I've been feeling a lot better the last few days, and I'm symptom free now at this point. Um, so we had Easter dinner and everything, and um, I tried to make some of the dishes as Weight Watcher friendly ish as I could, but most of them, it is what it is. And it's the holidays. It was Easter. I did track it, and the serving size that I had was a good size, so I wasn't over my points because of that. I was over my points because I had soda. We've been drinking soda again, like regular soda. Like you can see my husband's tower he has over here. Um, but this is going to be our last spate of the regular soda. We'll get back into doing like the Coke Zero, Mountain Dew Zero. Um, Mainly because my husband can't find Mountain Dew Zero right now, and he doesn't like the diet Mountain Dew much. Um, so we've been having Pepsi. But anyways, um, getting back on track has been slow. Um, I'm not 100% back on track yet. I'll say that a lot of the junk food we had, because we were sick, we weren't eating it. So, and mainly the junk food was for the girls, but you know how we dip into it sometimes. Um, some of the Weight Watchers friendly snacks and stuff didn't go to waste because apparently the girls like Greek yogurts. Like I get the flavored ones, the what is it? I think it's the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. Is it Light and Fit? I can't remember. Where their flavored ones, at least the ones I get, are 2 points for the container. Um, they've been loving it. So I've been getting like the strawberry cheesecake, which is my favorite one out of them. Peach, banana cream. I had like a toasted coconut, which I don't know if they like toasted coconut, but they like those other three. So being that I was unable to eat them, they've been eating them. So they haven't been going away. So that's good. Um, but I will say that it has been a struggle being sick. We just could not keep on top of eating appropriately, which made it hard. But because we were eating so infrequently, we lost weight. So I am anticipating, I'm going to say, oh, and then my weigh in for this Saturday. Let me see. So my weigh in for this Saturday, I was down 2.2 pounds. So what is that? Like a total of 11.4 pounds over the last 2 weeks since being sick. Um, I will not be too upset if I have a gain this week. And that is because in my mind, how that would work is I'm now getting to a place where I'm eating normally. And so I see it as more as my body is kicking in um, back to normal. So I'll probably have a gain, and then if I manage to just stay on track, it'll normalize out and get back to where it was losing if I'm on track. My husband this week did have a gain because again he got better before me because he was sick before me, so he was eating more normally before me. So I think he had like point a 3 pound gain, 3 point. Oh my gosh, it's like a 3 pound gain or something. But again, I feel like that's to be expected when you're getting back to eating as one should be eating, coming from a place where you were eating a meal a day, if that, and not even the whole meal. So that's my weigh-in. Um, I had to scrap some videos that I had planned. I had filmed a February favorites a while ago, and I was so sick I just never got around to editing it and so on and so forth. So I'm debating if I'm gonna do a March favorites because I spent half of March sick. So I don't know if I will. But I do have some haul videos. Before I got sick, I had placed some orders for things, and they're still sitting in the boxes. So I'm gonna do a haul video. Maybe I'll film that now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so I'll have that coming up. On my planner channel, I did film a video for my a weekly spread, but I never got around to editing it. Again, I had gotten sick, and so I had to scrap that video. So, whatever's whatever's. So my hair, you can still see little parts where I still have like those blonde bits, but that's fine. Um, I cut it after I got better because I had not washed my hair in like 2 weeks since I had gotten sick. And I just was like, oh, I need to wash my hair so badly. And I decided to do wash and go. So this is actually day 3 or 4 here. So it's not bad. I did add a little bit more of my styling product today, but I mean, really not bad. And just really like more at the front and like here just to smooth it down some. So I'm not mad at it. My cut is a hot mess and I know it, especially like this side, but that's okay. I feel like curly hair is pretty darn forgiving. And like I said, I can always just like whoop, do a little side swoop. You can see all my grays. A little side thingy or whatever. So it's not a big deal to me. I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it, kind of cute, but I do want to try to grow my hair back out. So we'll see. I'll probably keep trimming it at it though, at first, just to try to get the shape to do something. Not right now. Maybe next month I'll do another trim up or something. But I'm gonna dye it my next wash time. I'm gonna dye it black with the Manic Panic. Was it Raven? I think is the color. But yeah, the combo I used in my hair, I absolutely love. This is the first time you're using this combo. So I used the Alikay Naturals. Is it Alikay Naturals? I feel like it's Alikay Naturals. Their lemongrass leave-in. It's a spray leave-in. And I like it because it's lightweight because I have pretty thin hair. And I used Cantu Curl Activating Cream. And it's been a while since I've used that. And I have loved it from when I first tried it, which was when I went to New Orleans and I needed a hairstyler. And it was cheap, because I didn't want to buy anything expensive because I'm spending my money on food and, whatever, shopping and stuff like that. So um, it was great out there in the weather. It wasn't too hot. We went in April, so it was 70. It stayed around 70 something, the mid 70s most of the time that we were there. A couple of days it was like it hit 80, but so I really loved it, and it's been a while since I've used it, and I decided to try it with that spray. My hair is so moisturized, like it's not dry. It's soft. Um, I retouched up a little bit with the leave-in spray yesterday. And it wasn't really dry then. I kind of just decided to refresh with the leave-in spray yesterday. Today I refreshed with the Cantu, is it Cantu? No, Cream of Nature um, coconut, is it coconut milk leave-in spray or something like that. And then I just used just a little bit more of the activator to just kind of, get here and just like up here. So just a little dab, really. Not nowhere near the amount I would use when I'm actually styling. So I don't know if you can see. It's not dry. I mean, frizz is expected now. We're in like day 4. Is it day 4? Yeah, I think I washed it Friday. Yeah, I think it's yeah, I watched it Friday. Sunday, Monday. This is Monday. Day 3. We're in day 3. So, not bad, not bad. And I didn't even sleep with my sleep cap, which I usually do. Um, so for not sleeping with the sleep cap, I think it's pretty darn good. There's a nice shine to it. Oh, because I did, when fluffing it out, I did use some of the, uh, car, no, what is it? Camille Rose oil, the cocoa nibs oil. I love that thing. So that's also helping with some shine. But, I just put some in my hand to just fluff it up and call it good for the day. So, I don't know why I started talking about hair, right? Because I love hair products. Okay, so that is a wrap. This video went on way longer than expected. So that was my weigh-in for this week. Also with a catch up, I guess, of what had been going on here. And I hope to get back to doing some more what I eat in a days. I don't know if I'll do grocery hauls because um, our grocery hauls lately have been atypical because of the virus. So I've been buying things that I typically wouldn't buy or wouldn't. So, but we'll see. We'll see on that part. But hopefully we'll get some more what I eat in a days going. I really want it to be when I'm back to eating normally. So once I'm back to that, I think I'll start up doing some more what I eat in a days. All right, so that is all. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.